Confidence is not something you just one day happen to have, and it's definitely not a personality trait that only a few lucky ones get. Confidence is the result of a set of mindset and actions that lead you to improve your self perception. And like any other skill, it can be learned by anyone. Hi, I'm Paula, the girl that sits here every Tuesday to just talk about things that happen to all of us but that we don't talk about enough. And today I wanted to talk about confidence and how it's actually a learnable skill that anyone can develop. One of the biggest obstacles about building confidence is that it's presented to us as something we can just get, just like that, and not like something we can develop. So let's deconstruct that idea we are given of what a confident person looks like, so you can understand that you can be a confident person too, and learn the most important things you should know in order to start being a confident person. So you have probably heard that in order to be confident, you need to just believe in yourself, but ain't that the whole purpose of confidence? How the fuck am I supposed to believe in myself if I'm not confident? That's just so confusing. So let me tell you that you are not supposed to just blindly believe in yourself before you are confident, because believing in yourself is the result you get once you start working towards being more confident. So instead of that, try focusing on your ability to improve and face situations. That way you change the whole focus from how you feel about yourself as an individual and refocus it to just your abilities and capacities. And facing situations and just improving in general is something that we constantly do even if we don't notice it. So it's not going to be that hard to realize that you have those abilities and focus on them and use them to start improving in the areas you want to improve in order to be a more confident person, because that really depends on the person. Maybe you want to focus on improving your looks, your posture, the way you talk, how you interact with other people, what you eat, your health. It really is up to you to consider what things you think you need to improve in order to be more confident and feel better about yourself. So instead of just focusing on how you feel about yourself, focus on your ability to improve those things and face the hard situation. And with that, you need to start feeling comfortable with failure. Face it, you are going to fail sometimes, and it's impossible to just think you can control absolutely everything, to just never fail, because everybody fails and that's normal. And it's okay, it happens and it's fine. And it would actually be incredibly boring if you never failed, because then all of your achievements would just be normal and there would be nothing to celebrate and nothing to work for. So being confident is not about thinking that you will never fail or trying to just never fail. Being confident is about knowing that if you fail, you will be okay. Why? Because you believe in your ability to improve and face hard situations. Another thing you have to start working on is in questioning your doubts. Changing your mindset is not something that happens overnight. It's a process and it takes time. And one of the best ways in which you can start doing that is by questioning your doubts and your limiting beliefs, especially those you have about yourself. Don't judge them or judge yourself for having them, because it's normal to feel doubtful and uncertain and to have fears. We all have them, and it's part of the human experience. The problem comes when you let those doubts and fears control your actions. So it's important that you take the time to question them and analyze how rational you think they are and where they are coming from, and if it's worth it to guide your decisions based on them. Try to own your decisions and do what you truly want. Remember that whenever you feel anxious and scared, your mind is lying to you and things will not go as bad as you think they will. And I know that it's normal to think that you are going to wait until you are confident to start doing the things you want to do, but it actually works the other way around. If you want to get confident doing the things you want to do, you need to do them even if they feel scary at first. You need to face that fear and do the things you want to do in order to realize that once you do them, nothing bad is going to happen. And if what creates doubt and stops you from doing the things you want to do is the fear of being judged, remember that actually nobody cares about you as much as you do, and nobody spends their free time overthinking the things you do, because everybody is just too caught up on their own lives, you know? We all overthink ourselves in the same way you overthink about you. So, trust me, other people actually don't give a fuck. If you want to be confident, you need to have an I don't give a fuck mindset when it comes to other people's opinions, because if you care too much, you will always stop yourself from doing the things you want to do out of fear. And I actually have a whole video talking about this, so I'm going to leave it in the description in case you want to check it out. So the only thing I'm going to say is your life will change radically once you realize that the other people actually don't care and you can literally do whatever you want. You know, their lives are not going to change because you decide to start or stop doing certain things. They actually don't care. Everybody cares about themselves and doesn't really pay that much attention about what other people is doing, other than just, I don't know, maybe looking their Instagram and thinking about it for like 20 seconds. So not giving a fuck, it's going to be your superpower, and it's going to be what leads you to doing whatever you want and just being okay with it. Now, the last important thing you need to work on in order to build your confidence is to start incorporating the little habits and routines you think confident people do into your daily life, and try to make a whole routine out of that. If you start doing little activities that you associate with confident people, like, I don't know, using lipstick, drinking a liter of water every day, eating healthier, using a particular piece of clothing, I don't know. It really is up to you. Doing this, you will start associating all of those little habits as part of your daily life and as part of who you are and what you represent and how you show yourself and just how you experience life in general. And this will help you not only feel more confident, but also portray yourself as a more confident person. This really comes down to the fake it till you make it thing. And if you don't think that's real, just think about all the people you think are confident. How do you actually know that they are confident? Like, there's no way you know. That's just what you think based on what you see, but you actually have no idea if they are or not. They could be faking it this whole time, and maybe they're just crying out of panic on the inside, but they just don't show it, and you will have no idea. Don't you think it can be the same for you? You need to own it. You need to believe that you can be the person you want to be and give yourself the opportunity to experience the world like that person. No one is going to know that you're faking it, and it's only after you go and face those fears and experience the world like the person you want to be that you will notice that actually nothing bad is going to happen. And you know what? You're just going to be happier. You just need to give yourself the opportunity to go and experience the world however you want to realize that it is possible and you can do it. Give yourself the opportunity to get used to being the person you want to be. Fake it till you make it. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here. I send you a massive hug. Remember that you are not alone, and see you next week.